Y'all would never believe what Tesla just did in Detroit. Now, I'm gonna have to say allegedly, but a rapper, Big Huey, was shooting a music video in a Tesla Cybertruck. And while he was on the freeway, what did they do? Shut his stuff off. And they sent him a cease and desist, claiming that he was using his truck for things that they are against.
I'm in the middle of traffic, bro. Would you look at this shit, bro? Look, I can't, everything is locked. Cybertruck deactivated. Look at this shit, bro. Cars all on the side of me, bro. What the f? Bro, I gotta call a Tesla, bro. What the f? Bro, like, what the f? Can't move the car, bro. I'm stranded as f. Hell no, bro. Bruh, after my Cybertruck got deactivated, bro, they just stranded me. I go home and check the mail. Look what the f got in the mail, bro. Read this shit up. Like, this gotta be some type of illegal, bro. Like, what the f? Bruh.
Now, he was shooting a music video in Detroit. Word travels fast. It's the biggest, smallest city ever, the way that people get down. Word travels fast. So people had the video in the comment section. The music video got taken down. But apparently some of the lyrics that he was saying in there was talking about where all the drug dealers at or whatever. And some kids was dancing around the car. That's the hearsay of the city. However, does this justify Tesla shutting down his vehicle in the middle of the highway? This is starting to get out of hand. I think that is an exertion of power and an overstep by Tesla. If he's breaking the law or terms of conditions, for y'all to have specific usage rights to y'all vehicles that don't fall under freedom of speech, like, I feel like it's a huge overstep. And what we are seeing as they inch up is them getting in our faces and spaces when it comes to how we govern ourselves. They're already replacing a lot of truckers with completely autonomous driving semi-trucks. And once they come out with the driving statistics about how everything's safer and it's way less accidents, that's how they're gonna push the agenda of you not being able to drive your own car. And then they can just make an arrest for people and just send them straight to HQ. They're gonna lock the doors from the inside and give you a ride. I completely disagree with this. If this is how it happens, say it ain't so, Tesla. They taking over our rights. They taking over the driving industry. That's one of the best things that America loves. Open roads. This is Detroit, the Motor City. Like, people want to drive here. And there's people that are just not going to give up their rights to be able to drive themselves. I can understand the comfort and convenience of autonomous driving and being autonomously driven and the safety factors and everything. But y'all overstepping when y'all start to exert yourselves, even if somebody's doing something wrong. Yes, there's ways that you can justify safety measures and whatnot, but the encroachment on our natural flow of rights, like, you got the right to do wrong. The law gonna catch up with you. You feel me? Anybody that wanna make a dumb decision to do something dumb and wrong and illegal, you know, the law gonna catch up. It should. We don't need no autonomous vehicle trying to give us where our rights are, shutting off your vehicle in the middle of the freeway. Now, if something were to happen to bro, if he would have, you know, per the video, if he would have got hit by a car or hit in traffic, then what would Tesla do? But I have no reason to disbelieve this unless I get further information. It is new, hot off the presses. I just heard about this. I can see how easily artists might be able to use something like this for a promo strategy. If you're able to get something on the dash cam screen and then you're reading a mail letter that was sent to you. But they would have to be careful with that because that would be defamation. And this is a big enough issue to cause an uproar if it reaches the masses. Now, Detroit is a pretty insulated city. We start a lot of trends. We got a lot of things that people end up saying in the culture that we said years ago. Everybody in Detroit is on that main character energy, I'm not gonna lie. So it could get citywide, but that don't mean it's gonna get nationwide. But if this does pick up and catch fire, I wonder the type of conversations that's gonna come out about this, because as we know, our government, the elites, a whole bunch of other corporate establishments have been showing more of their behind during these times because they understand the people on both sides, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. People are moving more so toward the center because they realize the elites are pulling the rug from up under us, keeping us divided, lying to our faces, gaslighting us, and continuing to encroach on our rights. But where are we moving towards? I remember watching this interview and Rick Ross was making a joke why he'll never get in a Tesla, why he'll never own a Tesla. And I don't know how true that is. Rappers just be talking, but he was just like, all it takes is for the feds to be like, we need Rick Ross to come into the station. And that Tesla about to hit that. and you about to be gone. Might as well bring out some electric handcuffs, you know what I'm saying? So what type of society are we moving towards, man? This is why my overseas mindset, me being a global citizen, is way more important. You gotta keep the strength of the US dollar flowing to you. Gotta build them international bridges. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. SMH Tesla.